dancers doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have looking forward to? Obviously, we got Home, the single, coming in May.
Yes, coming in May.
Do we have any projects coming? Are we gonna do? Are we working on more singles? In fact, before I talk about the future,
Okay.
what is the rest of 2024 look forward to as far as Corvaa?
So it's so hard to answer this because, as you know, we try to make a schedule because I'm a freaking Virgo, so you know how I roll.
Virgos,
Everything's
yeah,
like
yeah.
bullet point, and then Mark J comes through and he's like, we're not doing that.
Not doing that,
You know,
yeah,
because
yeah.
life comes in and shits all over the plan schedule.
Life starts life.
The roller coaster goes, woo!
Yeah,
so
it's
no,
crazy, it's crazy.
but what I plan to do,
okay.
clearly, is to release more singles.
Okay.
No albums.
No albums, no projects.
Singles.
Okay.
Individual projects.
So we're doing the single game right now. Singles.
Yeah, singles, because I feel like bodies of work take a lot of attention to absorb.
Very true. And we are in an era where
and we're not in that era. And it's upsetting.
Yeah.
As an artist, I am upset.
Yeah.
Because I want to release like
an album. A full-length project.
But to have it appreciated the way that it deserves.
Yeah.
Singles.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we're in an era where, you know, the game is saturated.
Definitely singles, you know.
Everybody and their mama's uncle's trying to be a rapper, singer, everything, you know. And nothing against that. Y'all do your thing. But unfortunately, this is the era that we're in, so we have to adapt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To release things in single, you know.
Maybe in time there could be an EP. But a full album, you know.
That's the way.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta wait on that.
You gotta wait on it. But I mean, more opportunities with live performances. Like, I'm actually training right now for my first live performance in forever.
Performance? What?
I'm singing at a wedding.
A wedding?
Yes.
You hit out of all stages, man.
And it's a 90s record, and I'm so excited. This has been my jam since I was young, you guys. So I'm amped. We were going to do a different record, and I want to clarify, because on social, it was looking like it was going to be this other record that was much older. It's been covered a million times. I actually had never heard it before. I live in a bubble shell, or whatever, my own bubble. So I was like, I've never even heard this. But we're not. We're going with a 90s record, because the theme for her wedding is 90s. So I was like, why don't we switch gears and try this? And she's like, do it. So I'm so excited. It's a Robin record.
Okay. When is the wedding?
Coming soon, April 20th.
Okay.
And she's letting me do the look. Are you ready for this right now? She's letting me do the look from Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard when she sings I Have Nothing. That look. Oh. Yo. So I went all out. Like the headpiece, I know you the styles, you got it. You know the attention to detail. I wouldn't be a Virgo if I wasn't like that. So I'm really excited, but it's dope. It's dope.
This is your first wedding you're performing at?
Second wedding.
Second.
I performed one other time, and that was up in Maine years ago on the beach.
Oh wow, that must be.
It was cool.
So where's this wedding at?
This wedding is on Long Island.
Okay, out here.
Here.
Hometown.
Home turf, yes.
Home turf. Okay, dope.
Yes,
dope.
yes.
Wow. Well, congratulations to the Mr. and Mrs., the future groom and bride and all that.
Jackie and Matt, we're excited for you guys.
Shout out to y'all, man. Definitely wish y'all a tremendous ill future between the both of y'all. You know, love is love, right?
As he says, peace and love.
Peace and love, absolutely.
Peace and love.
Nothing but that, man.
Yeah.
Corvaa, you've been through a lot the last couple of years, and ups and downs from unfortunately losing your father, and then of course, you know, the recent relationship unfortunately failing. You know what I'm saying? Which obviously, you know, you guys chose to separate, and of course, amongst other things, you know, like we said, COVID and a whole bunch of things. Like life has definitely been lifing for you.
It's been fucking a lot. To sum it up.
So for somebody like you, and you know, to kind of push through, right? That takes that takes a lot of strength, takes a lot of determination, a lot of ambition. You know what I'm saying? But for those that are watching, you know, I want to talk to those that might be going through a breakup.
Or a hard time.
They might have lost their father, might have lost their sibling, might have lost their family that was close to them, right? Drop some gems to maybe, you know, help people, you know, keep them focused, especially because you was about to quit music. Based off of that, right?
Based off the relationship.
Based off the relationship, excuse me, like, you know.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I know you love. You love doing music. You was about to throw it out away. You was about to throw. I'm so excited. Not excited about the interview, right? But you was about to throw all that away, you know, for the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you felt the vibe. So for those that are watching, give some advice to those that might be going through the same things that you're going through, like as far as life, you know what I'm saying? Break up, losing
hard
somebody.
times.
Hard times.
Hard times. Um, gosh. Well, overall,
Mm.
I would say don't deny your feelings.
Mm.
People often, everybody tells me I should have been a therapist in another life. Good God.
Mm.
But I just think I'm an old soul. Maybe that's why they say
Mm.
it.
Mm.
Because my friends usually always come to me for advice
Mm.
on things. But
To be
don't,
nurtured.
yeah, to be like nurtured and
Nurtured.
comforted
Nurtured.
and advice. But don't deny your feelings. I think the worst thing that we can do as human beings is go through something very hard and
Mm.
we're like, we don't want to deal with this. Like, fuck it. Whatever. Let's just shelve it. Don't shelve it because what happens is like you shelve things, you put it on this bookshelf, and eventually that bookshelf is too heavy and it's going to fall down on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So don't try to avoid your feelings. We always want to do that. Oh, maybe we're going to get a new car, or maybe we're going to get a tattoo, or there's lots of ways people deal with these things. Maybe we're going to take a vacation. Maybe, but the bottom line is if you don't deal with your feelings, your real feelings towards what you're going through, it comes for you.
Mm.
There's no avoiding it. So process your feelings.
Mm.
Take the time to process them. If you need a therapist, that's fine. I
Right.
always give the analogy like therapy is like an oil change for a car.
Right.
It's your tune up, it's your
Right.
oil change. We all need to be heard, speak,
Right. Right.
admit,
Right.
confront,
Right. Right. Right.
move on,
Yeah.
let go.
Move
Like, and you
forward.
can't really do that unless you confront these things. So just admit to your feelings, let yourself feel them. Don't try to avoid it because it just makes it harder.
Right. Right. Right.
But specifically, if somebody's going through a breakup, just know that it's not the end.
Yeah.
And in the moment, it's like, oh my God. I mean, geez, for me, I was lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was lost. And I had, spoken with him after,
Yeah.
and he did apologize to me.
Mm.
So
That's cool.
I think that takes a real man to be able to apologize. And
Right.
he was upset apologizing to me. So I know that he feels bad for
Right. Right.
hurting me in that moment.
Right.
So I obviously got some closure, you guys. I know not all of us are lucky enough to have that.
Right. Right.
But just know it's not the end. It's
Mm.
not the end. It's
Right.
like think about all the books that are in a library. These books are filled with all these pages. Like a breakup could be a few pages, it could be a chapter. It's not the whole book.
Not the whole thing. Yeah.
And in regards to losing a parent,
Right.
good God. Everybody comes to me on social now. I don't even think I told you this. People come to me left and right. I just lost my mom or I just lost my dad, like you said. And they come to me for advice because I've been so open and honest and public with what I go through.
Right.
And I don't even have the right advice.
Mm.
There is no right advice because I can't tell you how you're going to feel.
Right.
All I can say is talking to somebody helps,
Yeah.
but the grieving process is
Yeah.
different for all of us.
Right. Right. That's just what it is.
So just let yourself feel it. Understand it's normal to, especially after losing anybody, not just a parent, you guys, anyone you're close to, a best friend, a parent, an uncle, an aunt, a teacher that you had a special bond with, whatever it is, somebody at your workplace that you used to see every day and they're gone. Like, let yourself feel the feelings. Don't deny how you feel.
Right.
Understand it's a process. You might feel great for 3 months and then it hits you like a ton of bricks. That happens
Yeah.
to me
That's
still.
how it be. Yeah. 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 Especially in
Mhm.
moments where you're like troubled, and then it hits you like, damn, I don't have someone. I have nobody to talk to. Like, yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
Yes.
It comes and goes.
It comes and goes.
Comes
But
and goes.
one thing I will say, it helps to have somebody that's lost someone
Yeah.
of a similar
Situation.
thing.
Right.
So
Right.
for me, I know somebody else that lost their mom. I know somebody else that's lost their dad. I know lots of people because they've been reaching out to me, and that has made me feel less alone in the grieving process and in like the pain of missing my father.
Right.
So that's helpful.
I hear
Maybe
that.
try to speak with somebody. I'm sure that maybe there's like some, even like online, digital, virtual, like chat rooms of other people that are
I mean,
struggling
nowadays
with something.
there's so many options.
You know what I
what I'm saying?
mean?
So, yeah,
Therapy
definitely,
is obviously a helpful
Therapy's
tool.
there. Therapy's there.
I did therapy for almost a year.
You just gotta reach
You
out.
know?
You just gotta reach out.
Yeah. Feel
Um,
your feelings. In conclusion.
Corvaa, last thing.
hmm
You're back in the game, right? You're back to work.
I'm back.
You're back to business.
I'm happy
I
I'm
want you to look
back.
into this camera, right?
Okay.
Tell them where they can follow you if they wanna link up with you for your services for Corvaa Music LLC. They wanna link up to you. They wanna link up with you to do to do music. They want to link with you because you're Corvaa, right?
Yeah.
Log into that camera. Tell them where they can follow you.
Hey, you guys, I'm Corvaa. If you want to link up with me to have entertainment services through my company and assistance, you can go to corvaamusic.com or just go to Google and type Corvaa Music, bing, bang, boom, click. It'll pop right up. We were having an issue with our URL direct connection, but it's resolved. David, we love you. And GoDaddy, everybody's been super helpful. So, corvaamusic.com for services. If you want to link with me, I'm all over social. Just Google Corvaa with 2 A's.
2 A's, y'all.
CORVAA, like the AA battery. We're still on that wave. Not a single, but a double. You know what I mean? You want a shot, you want two, not one. No, just kidding. But you can find me everywhere. And my music is basically everywhere as well.
Right.
So,
especially the website.
You can find me. And I love talking to you guys. That's one thing I take pride in. Some people don't really realize, like, that's why I'm a little delayed sometimes with my responses, because I have literally spoken to almost every single person that follows me on all my accounts.
Right.
So that's a lot of conversations. But I love talking to you guys. I love giving life advice. Like, that's a passion of mine. If one day ever does come to me that I'm like, you know what, I'm retiring or something, I would love to be like a life coach or something. I love giving people advice or hearing their stories or being there for other people. Like, I'm a very compassionate human and a passionate human. So feel free to inbox me anywhere. I'm all over social. You can't miss me.
Okay. I have actually one last question. Right?
Okay.
So, like we've been saying, our last interview was 7 years ago, right? And you were a younger Corvaa, right? In fact, I remember I met Corvaa, man, so long ago, and she was actually one of the first Long Island artists to come to my radio show.
To come to you
when I was doing Rock Runner Radio. That's how we met, do Rock Runner Radio
in upstate New York.
In upstate New York, yes.
So it's not down the street.
No, it's not. It's like,
Marky was like, "Where are we going?"
Just like how I came over here. She took a little.
Sorry. The MJP now.
MJP, right?
Update 7 years.
So my question is this.
Okay.
What would you tell your younger self?
Oh.
If you had a chance, right? Like, I want you, if you had a chance to step into the DeLorean, you knew Doc Brown.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? You stepped into the DeLorean. We go back to 2016.
Oh my gosh.
What would you tell your younger self?
Like, advice that I would give to my. Oh boy. This is a hard question.
I know, because keep in mind, your younger self didn't know what was gonna come.
Yeah.
As far as COVID, losing your pops, relationship
more
situation.
health problems. Yeah. God, there's been so much.
So,
overall, in general advice.
Yeah. What would you tell your 2016 self?
It's gonna sound so like an average thing.
Cliche, whatever.
You will be fine. You will be fine. It's going to feel like you won't multiple times.
Right.
You will be fine because you are so much stronger, so much more intelligent, and so much more aware than a lot of people around you view you. Just understand you will be fine, and you don't need a man to get through it. You don't. Because I am a strong woman. So that's and for all the females out there, because society teaches us we have to somewhat. No, you can have a man. You can even have a woman. That's great too. Whatever your preference.
Significant other.
Significant other. That's fine. I'm just saying whatever it is. But
whatever you.
The point is, know that you are strong on your own, and that person is just there to add to your already awesomeness.
Right.
It's not that you're only awesome
Add
with
to the gumbo.
them.
Add
you know
to the
what
gumbo.
I mean?
Yeah,
but it's not that you need somebody else to become awesome. You're awesome on your own.
Right.
That's like an inner self-confidence.
Yeah, self-confidence.
That is something I would say, because I was in my early 20s at that point. So that is something I would say too.
Self-confidence?
You'll be good.
Yeah. You was very confident back then.
You know, it's so funny because
you was.
I'm outspoken, but the thing is, I'm actually shy.
Yeah, okay.
You don't believe me, but it's the truth. Like, my friends know. Sometimes I'm quiet. Sometimes I'm shy. Sometimes I get nervous. I'm nervous right now, but I'm hiding it well. Internally, I feel like my organs are shaking around right now. You never know. But I'm human like the rest of us. Right. So, yeah, I actually am shy. Okay. You'd never know.
All right, that's what's up.
I am.
I respect it. I respect it. You are human, so I get that.
Yeah.
Last words, man. We can leave with that you want to leave with anything that last words.
Last words. life is far from over.
Mm.
There is a lot more coming. I'm gonna be recording the final vocals for Home in
Home's coming.
2 days from now.
Home is coming soon. So
you know what that means.
If this footage seems old and it's out now, make sure you stream it. Make sure you go get it. Make
Yes.
sure you go check it out.
Yes,
So,
yes,
you
it's
know,
coming soon in May.
absolutely.
So you know what that means? That means tomorrow I'm not talking at all
That's
because I still do that.
Oh, really? Oh, so you don't talk for the day and then.
Yes,
Okay, got you. You still do that. Wow.
Because God forbid, something pisses me off and I start to yell.
Start bugging.
Can't be
There goes the throats.
Squeeze
There goes the
juices
vocal
dry.
cords. Right.
Oh,
Okay.
dude.
Okay. Right.
No dairy, no alcohol, no cold water, room temperature, and no talking. And then the day of, I slowly warm up. I have some tea. I really do take it seriously. Mind you, because I am more prone to vocal, like, phlegm and all these things in my body. I have food sensitivity now, all these things. So I have to be extra careful. That's really why I've been doing it for a long time. Now we know what it is causing it more.
Yo, Corvaa,
I have inflammation. I have allergies. Like, because my album, I could barely record one of the records. So now I see like a specialist for all these little things because I take allergy drops. I drive all the way to Brooklyn for custom allergy drops so that I'm able to still sing because sometimes my allergies prior to this, and I had to do all the patch testing and being stabbed with needles and whatever. Now I'm better, but that's what it is. So yeah, I don't talk the day before. And then I'm flying out again to Michigan the day after. I probably won't even go to bed because shout out to Ashby. We love you, Ashby. Going to Ashby in Brooklyn. Okay. Super talented guy who's going to be recording me, doing all the things for Home, and that's in Brooklyn. And the session starts at like 9 p.m., which in music time really starts at like 10 p.m. And then I'll probably be there till 1, 2 a.m. in Brooklyn, come back to do something, grab some of my stuff, and then go to the airport. I have to be leaving for the airport 3 a.m., so I probably won't even go to bed.
That whole...
Between Wednesday into arriving in Michigan Thursday, yeah.
Corvaa, you crazy.
I'm crazy.
But I respect it though, because I would probably.
Part of it. You don't sleep, you know.
I don't. You're absolutely right.
Come on.
You're absolutely right.
I'm getting real.
I'm the one that comes from an event and then edit for a whole night and then not sleep and then get up to do another.
Dude, don't you love when you're like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep at this time. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then you're on your phone and you're like, wait, I still have to do this, do that, and you look at the time, you're like, oh crap, like it's 6 a.m. I might as well stay up. I gotta be there at 7:30. Like, so I don't even think I'm gonna go to bed because the flight is only like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half. So I'm like, why am I even gonna sleep? Maybe I'll fall asleep.
Maybe you take a nap, I guess.
Is that even a nap, an hour and a half? Well, I guess.
It could be. It could be.
I guess. I know people take naps for 3 hours. I'm like, is that a nap? That's a long time.
Corvaa, I want to commend you on your strength and you still being here. You obviously gone through a lot of things.
Thank you,
You know
honey.
what I'm saying? You know,
you too.
I listen.
We both have gone through a lot in 7 years.
Yes. We both evolved.
We were just young grasshoppers.
That's right. That's what it was. Grasshoppers.
7 years ago.
That's crazy.
I don't even know who the fuck I was then. Damn.
It's crazy, but
you know.
I just want to say, you know, you are still doing it. You're still here. You're still here for a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now we're helping other artists.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. Helping others. That's important in life.
Putting people on.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
paying it forward, giving back. You know.
Passing the baton.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
but
important.
I want to commend you, and I want to say, hey, you know.
Thank you so much.
We back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We here. And, you know, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you guys know me. I'm your man, Big Vegg. I'm sitting with the Queen Corvaa. You know, to me, she's still...
I'm sitting with the king.
Listen. To me, she's still the chameleon vocalist. That's just me.
Oh, love you, Veggie.
Me too, you know what I mean? We here, though. We're here in the, you know, I guess the chameleon lair.
The Corvaa Music Studios.
You know, stay humble. The universe is watching.
Stay humble. Stay humble.
We're going to end it on that note.
Yeah.
There you go.